Welcome to Backyard Smoke. I'm your host, James, and today we're just going to jump right into it. We're doing a pork shoulder, pork butt, whatever you want to call it today. I got a birthday party to get to, cooking for about 50, 60 people. This is my little contribution to the parties. But I'm doing something fun, something cool. So a cherry Coke flavored pork butt. So you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and score it up. Now, the one thing I like to do different than most is I like to make my scores a little bit. The reason for that is I've found that you get a lot better seasoning in the inside when you get down a lot deeper, maybe just under an inch. I find this to be much more flavorful over time. So go ahead, get you a sharp knife, and just go ahead and score it up. Diamond pattern, slide pattern, whatever had. After I'm done scoring, I like to get it up in mustard. Once you get into decent scores, I start to flavor in here, through the best boards. I get crevices of everything. And I make sure that we're holding it around, front, side, back, bottom. Enough I can just get a nice coating on there. Put it in. Just going to help the seasoning stick a lot better. If you don't like mustard, beans, olive oil, avocado, whatever you like, mustard's always been my favorite. All right, now for the fun part. Here go our season. First, I'm going to start with salt, pepper, garlic, just as a base. Once you get that face on there, I'm going to move on to the next season. So, all right, season number 2 is going to be the tender cherry, black cherry chipotle. This is going on first. Heat to it, add the secondarily. The one thing that I stress out, I see fish and pork burst. The teaching is got to layer your seasoning. This is a very different piece of meat. So definitely go ahead and layer it up really good. Now I know you're thinking, hey man, you ain't hit the top. I will hit the top because that is my presentation side. I always do the bottom first to get it good. Now, final seasoning layers is Kinder's cherry brown sugar. That's going to give it that sweetness that you look at the color of that. Really see the brown sugar. No, you can't smell it. I'm going to tell you right now, it smells delicious. Definitely a nice little combination as it goes with going for this cherry flavors. Fourthly, now I let mine sit for about 5 minutes, come back, and I'll flip it over, and I'll repeat the process again. And once it's done, I'll let it sit again for 5 more minutes. This allows the seasoning just to go ahead and start penetrating into the skin. You can also do this overnight, and I've done that before. But in this particular case, I really just enjoy letting it sit 5 minutes or so, and it seems to do the job. We're smoking mountain going at 250 to 275 right now. I believe it's about 50. We're going to go ahead and lay our pork butt in, flat side up, and see our cross hatchet or pouring. Then we're going to go ahead and put our tip spike in, and that's going to help us stay consistent with the temperature as well, too. I'm looking for internal temperature of between 200 and 203 degrees on this plate. If you got that set up, we go ahead, get it down, and go. All right, so come upon that good time to open it up. It's been about an hour and a half, and this is our first look at it. We're still rolling about 250, and what we got here is a little mix of, I believe it's 3/4 cherry Coke and some water just to dilute it because I don't want the sugars on there right now to burn. So I kind of do this first spritz, dilute it. And we're just going to go ahead and get all in the crevices and get all around and keep it nice and moist. All right, so we're going to fast forward about 6 hours later. We have folded off. Internal temp is 55 degrees. And I feel like it's getting the stall and maybe starting to come on its way out. But here's the magic. We'll take cherry Coke, and we're going to look at aluminum pan, a little bit right on top. And that's just going to give it even more cherry flavor. We're going to add some cinnamon on top of there. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up real nice and tight. And put it back to the smokes. Now, while I'm wrapping it, I'm going to go ahead and increase that temperature to 275, just so we can kind of bust through the stall. And since I'm not putting more smoke on there, I feel confident that we'll be just fine, and hopefully we'll be done in the next 2 hours. So I got someplace. All right, so here we are, the finished product, and just once how that volume drops like 9 cents. Just instance. This is how you know you'll take me. So the part I didn't show you guys is real simple. It did take a little bit more than 2 hours, and that is okay. Then we let it rest for 45 minutes in the house. And I'll tell you right now, let's take this. Let's just see you guys. Right, let's go ahead and start pulling this bacon first. It's tender, it's amazing. You can't just. Well, other thing is flavor on this course is amazing. So looking to experience it, I've let it in time. But it's flavorful, it's fun, you can't go. So just gonna go here, make this up. It's ready. All right, so let's finish putting this out. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up. For the rest of the in there. It's really big. I really want to thank you guys for watching today. If you love this sort of content, please subscribe, like, share, and friends. Until next time, God bless. Take it easy.